Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL League One. We'll take you back into the week that was, get you ready for the weekend that will be, go through the standings, all the news, and get you ready for all of the votes of the week, goal and save, and everything that you need to know and how you can be as interactive on a weekly basis with everything going on. In USL League One, we've also got Open Cup to talk about too, so we'll get into those matchups as we go. As we always say, we've got to go backward before we can go forward. Last week, in USL League One, looking at the matchups, and we've got to get into it because there are some midweek matches as well because of Open Cup and rearrangements. It was only it was 5 matches, but it was over a couple of different days. Wednesday in the midweek at Regal Soccer Stadium, Central Valley Fuego continued their early season road trip. It was a 1-1 draw with 1 knocks at Regal. On the weekend, it was at Caniglia Field in Nebraska, and it was North Carolina FC and Union Omaha. It's our match of the week. Highlights courtesy of our friends at USL League One, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
There is the opening whistle from Jervis Aragana, and here we go on this Saturday afternoon. Union Omaha and NCFC, two sides with very new and very high expectation. Because of those changes, and an early turnover and maybe an early chance for North Carolina. It's Olex Anderson, crowded out, goes down, penalty. 30 seconds in, North Carolina will have a spot kick and a golden chance to take an immediate lead. Fuego, he saved a penalty in the Open Cup to beat Chicago Fire last year. It's Rafa Menzinger, and it's 1-0 NCFC. He sends Nuhu the wrong way. Taken quickly and short. Returned, looking to bend one in, and it's on frame nearly, just wide. What a strike, not far away. Nice turn in space, Brito keeping possession, now Heel top of the box. It's Heel, and Holiday gets his fingertips to it. And it rolls across the end line, and it will be the first corner of the day for Omaha. And here's Brewer. Down by the corner flag now, Shaft Brewer. To put it in with his left, took a deflection, Mesa up for it, Holiday up for it, it falls to Heel, and Heel has it cleared off the line. Swung on and missed from the top of the box. It's a moment ago that was cleared off the line. It started with Brewer doing really well to put in a ball with his weaker left foot, and Holiday able to punch but not getting much on it, and Heel thought he had scored. Not so much that time. NCFC create a counter here before the end of the half. They very well might. It's Luis Perez given room to line one up. It takes a deflection and winds up in the back of the net. And it's a killer second for North Carolina before the break indeed. Luis Perez. Well, it just opened up for him, and the Owls backed off and invited him to shoot. Who did this deflect off? It was Palacios. Came off Palacios. Navarro standing in a bunch of space on this near side at the bottom of your picture. Who's it going to be? It's Perez delivering in. It's Somersault heading it down and touched over the bar by Nuhu. Good save to keep Omaha in it for now. Playing extremely well. Showcasing so much of that improvement they have made since last year. Here come the Owls though. It's Gallardo wriggling loose. It's Gallardo with a crack. He hit the bar. What an effort. So close to a spectacular goal. In their first goal of the day. Watch this from Gallardo. Striking across it. Bang. Wow, that was all bar, wasn't it? Thought initially. Gallardo. Clever feet. Oh, what a sequence that is. That's going on his highlight reel at the end of this year. Interesting angle and spot for a free kick. It's actually inside the top of that 18. Nicholas Holiday has placed just a 2-man wall. It's Gallardo off the underside of the bar and in. He beats the wall, he beats Holiday, and the Owls are back in this. Joe Gallardo, his first of the year. Up and down. Holiday, I think, will feel he should have done better. Tried to punch it over the bar and missed. Last chance for Union Omaha. Gallardo near post, flicked along. The heads are up. It loops over the bar. It's out. It's a goal kick. That should just about do it. There's the final whistle. It's a massive 3 points on the road for North Carolina FC.
So North Carolina FC gets the win 2-1 on the road. A very tough place to play going up against the Murder Owls. Big 3 points for North Carolina FC. City Stadium with their early start, goalless draw. Richmond and Northern Colorado hailstorm. Breeze Stevens had forward Madison putting 4 on the board at home in a 4-1 win against Greenville Triumph. And the last match of the weekend at Toyota Stadium in Lexington, Lex SC, knocked off South Georgia Tormenta by the score of 2-1. So that gets us into our standings. After 4 matches, Charlotte Independence on top with 8 points. North Carolina FC with their second win of the year. They're now at 7. Tormenta has already played 5 matches. They have 6 points, and they have won 2 and lost 3. Forward Madison has 5 points, and they have an identical record over Northern Colorado Hailstorm, and goal difference and points right now both at 5. Northern Colorado Hailstorm on the tiebreakers is now in 5th. Richmond Kickers, goal difference of 0, has in their 4 matches 5 points as well. They would be in the last playoff spot if things ended today. Union Omaha at 4 points. A lot of folks at 4 points. Union Omaha, 3 matches, 4 points. They're ahead of both One Knox and Chattanooga on goal difference. Lex SC with 4 points at goal difference of -1 in 4 matches. Central Valley Fuego has played 3 matches, and they have a goal difference of -1. Greenville out of the blocks at 0-3 in their first 3 matches and a goal difference of -6. News and notes and everything else going on in USL League One. Reminder, you have the matchups going on involving teams in USL League One, and a lot of these matchups are going to be fun. Remember, U.S. Open Cup is tremendous entertainment for those that are in the tournament. You've got Charlotte FC taking on South Georgia Tormenta after South Georgia Tormenta knocked off RGV in Statesboro in the last round. So it's going to be a tough test for Tormenta as they go on the road to Matthews. Also, St. Louis City SC, which version of them do we get? What kind of a lineup does Bradley Carnell trot out as they go up against the Murder Owls? St. Louis SC and St. Louis City SC, Union Omaha. That one's going to be a fun matchup, as well as Charleston and Charlotte Independence. That one's going to be a fun one as well. Here's your trivia. Charleston Battery were Charlotte's first opponent in club history back in 2015. Of course, that was when life was back in USL Championship for both. Now with Independence dropping down to USL League One. You're undefeated heading in. Current Independence forward Dane Kelly going back to face a club where he made his name in the U.S. That one will be definitely a fun one. DC United taking on Richmond Kickers. Remember, Kickers have a big Open Cup history, winning the tournament back in 1995. Big history with DC United. You first meet in the Open Cup in the quarters in 2001 at RFK. No word on if the Raccoons were present for that one. Kickers earned their first upset in 2004. How will they go up against Wayne Rooney? That one's going to be interesting. Colorado Rapids and Northern Colorado Hailstorm. I guess this is for the Colorado Championship belt. And the hosts have been upset by lower division clubs before. New Mexico United, remember, winning in Commerce City back in 2019. So there's that one to look at. You've also got a lot of other matchups involving USL Championship teams, so it's going to be fun looking at what's going on with USL League One and with our friends in USL Championship. Player of the Month brought to us by our friends at Konami eFootball. Neil Vigneault gets Player of the Month for the month of March, and it was an unbeaten month for them. 5th season in League One, 3rd in Richmond. Player of the Week honors in Week 2, assisting in the winner against Greenville. 1-0-1 start, 87% passing accuracy, winning 17 duels on the year, 14 recoveries, 5 dribbles completed, 4 chances created in 2 matches, getting 33% of the vote. Goal of the Week nominees for week number 5. Go to USLLeagueONE.com, click on the banner, and you can vote for your Fans' Choice Goal of the Week until Thursday at 12:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time. Vote on the poll on the website. Go to the USL app and on USL League One social media channels. Goals of the week, Jake Keegan from One Knox for his goal against Central Valley. Joe Gallardo, Union Omaha, for his goal against North Carolina FC that you heard a little earlier. Noah Pilato for his goal, the one goal that Greenville got against Forward Madison. Christian Cheney for Forward Madison in that same match. Cheney cashing in on a penalty save on the other end. ball gets past the Greenville keeper. So it's Keegan, Gallardo, Pilato, and Cheney. USL League ONE.com. You have until Thursday at 12:30 to vote for the goal of the week. Power rankings for week 4 heading into this week. Charlotte on top, stays where they are. Union Omaha up 1-2, Richmond down 1-3. Northern Colorado stays at 4. North Carolina up 1-6. Then you had South Georgia Tormenta up to 4. Then remember, this is before all of the action of the past 7 days. Greenville down 2-7. Chattanooga up 3-8. Central Valley 1 Knox and Forward Madison each down 2-9, 10, and 11. Lex SC at 0-2-1. They were at number 12. Also on the board, Coach of the Month, Mike Jeffries named Coach of the Month for his time with Charlotte Independence, and that's what you're staring at for Coach of the Month, once again presented by League One. Team of the Week for week number 4, Pedro Fonseca, South Georgia Tormenta, ended up with Player of the Week honors, and joining him on the Team of the Week, Bernd Shipman, the keeper for Forward Madison, Jacob Kroll. Also on defense from Forward Madison, Davey Mason from Tormenta, Alexi Suahi from Union Omaha. Fonseca is a part of your midfield 5. Jackson Curry from Tormenta is there. Andrew Powley, Walter Varela from Chattanooga Red Wolves, Luis Perez, North Carolina FC, and your forward up top, Dane Kelly and Joe Meza are your defenders. Your bench, Rashid Nuhu from Union Omaha, joined by Tariq Muhammad from Lex SC, Tyler Pollock from Greenville, Alexis Cerritos from Central Valley, Luis Heel from Omaha, and Wallace Anderson from North Carolina, Steven Dos Santos also from the Murder Owls. That's your run for everything in USL League One. So let's get into the schedule and get you ready for the action. Actually, a couple games in the midweek, so we got to be on the hop for this one. 2 matches on your Wednesday. Charlotte hosting Union Omaha at American Legion Memorial Stadium on Wednesday the 19th. Then 7:30 at Paladin Stadium on the campus of Furman University. Central Valley continues their eastern swing in Greenville. Friday, 2 matches. One at Regal, 6 o'clock. It is 1 Knox hosting South Georgia Tormenta. 7 o'clock at Wake Med, North Carolina FC, hosting Chattanooga Red Wolves. On Saturday the 22nd, putting an end to the week, it is Charlotte hosting Central Valley and Lex SC hosting Greenville Triumph. Central Valley is going to have a lot of home dates with a lot of teams traveling east to west as the season goes along, because they have Wednesday in Greenville, then Saturday in Charlotte. They are spending a lot of time on the East Coast to get everything squared away early on here in the season. So that is your run of everything going on in USL League One. Go to USLLeagueONE.com. Get all the information that you need on a daily basis when you are not listening to the updates here at SDH. If you're in market and can catch one of the matches as the league continues to grow, go for it. Fantastic competition, one of the more competitive leagues here in the Pyramid. Also, if you are in market and cannot follow along, then go through your local providers. If you are out of market, still want to follow along, you can follow along on ESPN Plus, because they have all the matches in USL League One that are brought to you in the 2023 season. So for everybody here at SDH, I'm just John. Play it safe, everybody. That is all the action going on in USL League One.
There can be only one